I tell you guys, this game was just what I needed. I mean, yeah, there are parts that are like, I don't want to do this. But all in all, this game is just exactly what I needed, you know, after Code Veronica and having to play ParapHraseD 4 times. Oh, yeah. But like I said at the start, Resident Evil 3 is a very quick and dirty survival horror game. Okay, it's not an epic, scrawling storyline like Code Veronica was. It isn't nested fetch quests. Although it does have a few weird ones, it doesn't ever get to the seriously screwy amount of them that Code Veronica got to. Resident Evil 3 really was sort of Resident Evil distilled into, you know, Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 just kind of distilled into what worked. And it stands out, in my opinion, as the best game of the classic style series. And I'm talking the original style, camera angles, tank controls. Of those games, Resident Evil 3 stands out as the best, in my opinion. It's short, it's sweet, and I would recommend it to anybody who likes survival horror. You owe it to yourself to play Resident Evil 3 at least once. Let's see what my ranking was. My terrible fucking ranking. I got an F. My parents will be so proud. Wow. And what the fuck? Jill and Carlos are on a cruise or something? Is that what this is? Are they like cruising? Or... yeah, Umbrella must pay. Let's go on a luxury cruise with each other. Whee! I can play the extra game. I won't, but I could. Black screen! Epilogue. After escaping the city, Jill set out to join Chris Redfield. However, all she found was an empty hideout of Chris's. On the floor was Chris's knife. Jill left without hesitation because she firmly believes that Chris is still alive. She will search for him until she finds him. Then they can go and put an end to Umbrella. Yeah! Fucking A. Oh. Yes, 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 yes. Let's tell the intro to fuck off. Alright. Well, yeah, I pretty much said all I wanted to say about Resident Evil, haven't I? It's a short, it's a sweet survival horror game. And I would recommend it to anybody who enjoys survival horror or the first or second Resident Evils. It really is sort of the best parts of those of Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2 sort of distilled into one game. And it really you know, where it fits is really good for it, because it really does, you know, sort of sum up the classic Resident Evil formula before they revamped it for Resident Evil 4. The problems that Resident Evil has, yeah, they're still here. They aren't nearly as bad as they were in Code Veronica, but they are present. But the game is so fun that it's not a problem. And I have to say, I am very surprised at how easy hard mode was. I expected zombies taking shitloads of ammo, but it wasn't hard. I am not the most skilled gamer out there, at all, by any measure. But this really wasn't that hard for me. You know, by the time I had gotten a decent amount of ammo for the shotgun, the game was fucking easy. So, yeah, I'm kind of... I think all that it is the amount of punishment the Nemesis can take, maybe. I think that was the only really hard part of the game. But, yeah, I'm kind of... I think all that it is the amount of punishment the Nemesis can take, maybe. I think that was the only really hard part of the game. I think that was the only really hard part of the game. And I think that's it. I really do. I really think that's it. I'm not sure what makes this hard and not easy. I mean... Can I? Would that? I don't know. Should I do that? Should I do a playthrough of it on easy mode and see what the difference is or such? I don't know. If you guys would like to see that, let me know. But it really wasn't that hard on hard mode. Not as hard as I was expecting it to be. And again, nowhere near as hard as Code Veronica was. God, Code Veronica was terrible. The final Nemesis fight really wasn't a fight, actually. The final Nemesis fight isn't a fight. It's basically you trying to hold him in one place while this big gun shoots at him. And I cannot believe it missed him. How did that gun miss? He was standing right in front of the barrel. I mean, how the fuck did that happen? Anyways, the best of the Resident Evil games, in my opinion, the only Resident Evil game that sort of comes up right next to it would be Resident Evil 5. Simply because, and it's not that different from Resident Evil 4, I know, but Resident Evil 5, simply because of the co-op gameplay, it goes above Resident Evil 4. That would be about it. Other than the co-op gameplay, it would be sort of even between them. Although Resident Evil 4 isn't quite as action-oriented as Resident Evil 5, the protagonist doesn't look like a fucking mutant. I don't know what the hell they were doing when they designed Chris. I saw some... Was it David JB00 again? Yeah, he showed me some concept work of Chris, and good God, what were they thinking when they were designing his character for 5? It looks awful. But, there you go. Resident Evil 3 in a nutshell. You will enjoy this game if you like survival horror, if you like games with zombies in them, or if you just like running around and shooting shit, because Resident Evil 3 is the most ammo, with the exceptions of Resident Evil 4 and 5, but those don't follow the classic formula. Resident Evil 3 is the most ammo-filled Resident Evil game of all of them. There is so much ammo in this game, and by the end of the game, I had barely even dipped. You know, I wasn't even desperate for ammunition in that final fight, and that was fucking hard mode. So there you go. Resident Evil 3, awesome game. Definitely recommended. And I will see you guys later. So later. Holy ass crap! Oh, fuck guys. Fuck me. Fuck me! Fuck me! Fuck me! Fuck me! Fuck!